Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something truly special, a nameplate that hasn't seen daylight in decades. Now reborn for a new era with all the fire, style, and raw attitude that made it a legend in the first place. This is the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda. That's right, Plymouth is back, at least in spirit, and this isn't just a tribute car or retro knockoff. This is a full-fledged American muscle machine reimagined for modern roads, modern power, and a whole lot of emotion. The 2026 Barracuda doesn't hide behind nostalgia, but it honors it. From the front, you get a low, wide stance that immediately recalls the golden era of Detroit horsepower. The headlights are slim, rectangular LED units tucked into a darkened grille with a bold horizontal crossbar. The front fascia has attitude, deep air intakes, sculpted edges, and a pronounced chin splitter that gives it real aerodynamic presence. There's no mistaking this car for anything else. It's a statement piece, equal parts menace and beauty, moving down the side. The proportions are exactly what you'd want from a modern muscle coupe. Long hood, short rear deck, fastback roofline, classic cues executed with precision and purpose. The wheel arches are flared just enough to house the massive 20 or 21-inch wheels, depending on trim, with performance tires, wrapping gloss black, or machined alloys. The side profile features a subtle character line that kicks up just behind the doors, another nod to the original CUDA, optional retro-style hockey stick stripes. Run along the fenders and rear quarters for those who want to embrace that 1970s look. The rear, the design finishes strong. The taillights stretch across the entire width of the back end in a full LED bar, segmented just slightly to create a visual throwback to the 1971 model. A ducktail-style lip spoiler is integrated into the trunk lid, and below that, a deep rear diffuser surrounds quad exhaust outlets that growl, snarl, and crackle with every touch of the throttle. The rear window is raked aggressively, and the rear bumper sits high and clean for a true muscle car posture. Inside, the Barracuda brings in the past and the future in one clean stroke. The cabin is driver-focused with a low seating position, a sculpted dashboard that wraps around you, and materials that feel upscale without trying too hard. Leather and Alcantara upholstery is standard on performance trims, with contrast stitching and color-matched accents that can be ordered in vintage hues like plum crazy purple, Tor red, or sublime green. The flat-bottom steering wheel is thick, heated, and packed with tactile controls, including a dedicated drive mode selector and launch control toggle. Front and center sits a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster, flanked by a 13.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system running Stellantis' latest Uconnect OS. It's fast, clean, and deeply customizable with real-time performance data, track timers, G-meter, and more. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, as does a premium Harman Kardon sound system with deep bass that competes with the engine's thunder. Rear seats exist, but like any real muscle coupe, they're more symbolic than practical. The trunk, however, is surprisingly usable for road trips or weekend gear. But let's get to the good part: performance. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda offers two powertrains, both worthy of the badge. The base model comes with a 6.4-liter naturally aspirated Hemi V8, putting out 500 horsepower and 475 lb-ft of torque. Its rear-wheel drive only comes with a 6-speed Tremec manual or 8-speed automatic and is aimed squarely at purists. It pulls hard, sounds glorious, and reminds you why big displacement NA engines still matter. Then there's the top dog, the SR Telephone Edition. Under the hood, a supercharged 7.0-liter V8 producing 850 horsepower and 770 pounds-ft of torque. Yes, you heard that right. It's paired to a reinforced 8-speed automatic with launch control, line lock, drag mode, and adaptive damping suspension. 0 to 60 happens in about 3 seconds flat, and the quarter-mile flashes by in under 11. And while this thing is built for straight-line mayhem, the modern chassis and adaptive tech make it shockingly capable in corners too. Think modern muscle with track readiness built in. Braking is handled by massive Brembo 6-piston calipers up front, 4-piston rear with cross-drilled rotors and performance pads. The suspension can be dialed between comfort, sport, track, and custom, and there's even an old-school mode that dials back elect assistance to give you a raw analog feel. Rear-wheel drive is standard across all trims. No compromises. Safety tech includes all the modern assist blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and emergency braking, but they're all configurable and can be disabled completely if you want to focus on the drive. Pricing for the 2026 Barracuda starts at around $58,000 for the 6.4-liter model, while the Elephant-powered SRT version will land you in the $85,000, $95,000 range, depending on options and limited edition packages. There will also be a collector's edition in ultra-limited numbers with vintage badging, unique paint, and serialized build plates for serious collectors. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda isn't just a car, it's a revival of soul. It's loud, unapologetic, and designed for people who still believe driving should be visceral and emotional. It's not for everyone, and that's exactly the point. In an age of quiet EVs and homogenized sedans, the Barracuda roars onto the scene with old-school power and modern refinement. It doesn't care about trends. It was built for those who remember what it means to drive something that fights back just a little. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think of the new Barracuda down in the comments. Would you go for the Nye V8 or the full Elephant? Monster? Would you daily it or keep it as a weekend warrior? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who still dreams of tire smoke and V8 thunder. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it real, and always drive what moves your soul.